What's good, my people? Hold on. It's your boy Thomas Carter, TC Talks, TC Fitness, and I'm gladly here with you guys. Back at it again with another YouTube video. Welcome to Everlasting Awareness, one of the best YouTube channels on this platform. Now, last night, me and my fiance did some journaling, right? And me personally, I was journaling about, the 9 to 5 system. I'm continuously running this YouTube channel as a business. This is considered my full-time business. So I do want to say thank you to everybody that's been supportive. It may look easy from the outside looking in, like all you're doing is posting content and videos, and it's not a real job, but in reality, it is a real job. Now, a lot of us in the working class, the W-2 working class, we're seeing through the illusion that these corporations have been, throwing at us day in and day out. And I did a lot of, like I said, journaling, a lot of note taking. And of course, I want to express it to you guys about some of the notes that I did write regarding the system and how it's a trap. And me personally, I am working on a day-to-day basis, escaping the plantation so that I can personally work for myself, serve the people, serve humanity, and try my best to put out the messages that you need to hear. Okay, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear to make you feel good. I'm not here to let you know that everything is going to be okay because you're making $15 an hour at your job or you're making $20 an hour at your job. That's not enough money, and your time is being tampered with in real time. Like it's happening. The American working class is working full-time hours and still not getting ahead. Now, yes, I'm very, very grateful to, be able to maintain a roof over my head and, have some bills paid and, have some money saved up or investments or whatever. I'm super duper thankful. I'm super duper grateful. Seeing the trap is, oh, you expect me to work here for 30 to 40 years of my life and give my most precious asset, which is my time. You expect me to give my time away for pennies. And the only person that's really going to suffer is me because the corporation is making millions of dollars off of my labor and everybody else that's working for the corporation, right? So I tell myself, hey, work on your own business. Is it tougher? Yes. Is it any easier? No, it's not. But at the end of the day, I would rather build something that I can say, yo, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Rather than, oh, I helped this person get rich and wealthy while they give me the scraps. We're not doing that. Okay. So with that being said, um, I got a lot of notes. I'm not gonna read all of this because I know some of y'all like we don't want to hear all that, But oh, and just help me out, please. Like the video. It's free. As you watch the video through, like the video, subscribe if you are new, all that good stuff. Leave some comments below. Free Discord chat, free Telegram chat in the comment section below. All right. Okay. Thank you. Now, I personally feel like the illusion is finally breaking, right? The illusion of the trading time for money aspect because so much more people have been learning about assets and how to own stocks and how to own real estate in the stock market and realizing that your time is way more worthy than the amount of money or any amount of money that these jobs want to pay you because time you cannot get back. And you can't keep being a slave to the corporation and thinking that, oh my God, I need this corporation so that I can take care of myself, because now you become more dependent on them than you do on your own self. You got to rely on your own. First of all, hear me out. You got to rely on God and allow God to show you your own power. Okay? You got to rely on the source. You don't have to put your faith into a company because anything can happen to that company and you don't own it. Anything can happen. They can get rid of you. They can mess with your hours. They pay you these low ass wages. They're treating you like a slave. That's just what it is, bruh. And my objective is to awaken the people to the truth. What if you was working for me and I sat there and told you I'm gonna give you $15 an hour? Meanwhile, I'm raking in millions of dollars a year. What if? How would you feel about that? You would feel hurt. You would feel like, bro, why are you playing with my time? I could do something else that's way more valuable for more than $15 or $20 an hour. You understand what I'm saying? Money is a man-made construct. Why would you devalue my time? You know? So this is the story that they fed to us, right? They told us to be grateful for the scraps. Be grateful. At least you got a job. Barely. Because look at what I'm making compared to what this corporation is making. Huge difference. A paycheck that barely covers the rent. One paycheck alone for majority of people is not going to cover your rent. One paycheck. Right? So depending on obviously how much money you make per hour or your career field or all this other stuff, right? But majority of the working class is living paycheck to paycheck because one paycheck is not enough. You got to work another 2 weeks just to get paid again. And in between that, you don't have no assets, which majority of people don't. You know? A job that drains your soul and leaves you with nothing to show for it. Majority of the working class, we know this already. This is why I constantly work on the business. Why? Because this fulfills me. This keeps me motivated and happy and disciplined. And I've honestly been making progress on YouTube, and I'm proud of myself. And I want to thank y'all once again, because without y'all, there is no YouTube channel. I'm trying to bring a different type of energy to this platform because y'all so used to being entertained and y'all so used to stupid stuff. But a lot of people is like, nah, we really seeing the truth. We really seeing things for what it is, right? This is why y'all learning to gravitate to this channel, because y'all see that I'm speaking the real. A lot of people can relate to what I'm talking about. I'd rather us as people be educated on the stock market, how these people staying rich, how these people staying wealthy, while we sitting here working 8, 9, 10 hours a day and we ain't getting paid nothing. How they maintaining while we struggling? They own the assets. They own the real estate. They own the businesses. They own everything. We own, well, not we, because I own the assets too. But majority of people own nothing. And then y'all keep running with this you will own nothing and be happy thing to the point where you really believe in that. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't own no stocks, you don't own no real estate, you don't have an online business or just something that you could work for in general, work towards, work and build towards, it's gonna be very, very tough for you in the future, because the direction that the world is going to is like the asset owners will continue to build wealth because that's how they build their wealth. Money is working for them in real time 24/7. Meanwhile, the working class, depending on the labor and the effort that I have to put in, and when my money starts is when I clock in, and then when my money stops is when I clock out, and I don't have nothing working for me, you're going to continue to struggle, bro. The paycheck ain't going to stretch long enough. You get paid by Friday, it's going by Monday. Why? Because it bills. What do you have left to live off of for 2 weeks? That's a real life question you got to ask yourself. All right. Now people are waking up. The system wasn't built to make you free. It was designed to keep us working forever. So you got to teach yourself how to reject the wage cage, bro. You think I want to be a wagey and think that it's okay for these people to pay me $16 an hour, $17, or at least you get overtime, at least you get time and a half, bro? Do you understand how much they eat in taxes, bro? Do y'all understand that? The working class gets slapped with 30%. Or y'all know the line that they always say, the more you make, the more that they take. So the GOB, y'all know my motto, they don't care about none of us. The Govy don't care about nobody. Me, you, none of us, bro. So we got to learn how to care about ourselves, bro. This is why I keep saying I would rather put more time and energy and effort into my business. Yeah, I don't own a YouTube, but I damn sure own some Google stock, okay? I would make sure I put more time and effort into something that I'm actually creating and building an audience organically, right? Rather than continuously sell my time for pennies on the dollar. And of course, I'm gonna look crazy to the masses. Of course, I'm gonna look like, oh, you think you all that? Oh, you trying to do this? Why you want to just get a normal job? Bruh, I see the freaking trap. My time is my most valuable asset. Not what they're paying me. They're not paying me enough money, bro. And that's the truth. Now, if you work in a W-2 and you making over 100,000 a year, that's all right. But even then, you still got. It's about how much you keep. I'm sorry. It's about how much you keep. Because guess what, buddy? Sometimes, majority of the time, bro, you make more money, you spend more money. You think because you got it, I could spend it. No, you got to calm that down. Even though I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money, but I would rather you put that money into assets. That's just my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, you're a grown adult. You're gonna do what you want to do. I'm not your dad. You know what I'm saying? Um, let me see. You're losing ground every day because the low wages in America. Every day is a battle. It's a mental battle. It's a spiritual battle, right? You know that the job's objective is to drain your energy and get as much out of you as possible with paying you as little as they possibly can. Why is the federal minimum wage still $7.25? Why is the minimum wage out here? I just looked this up yesterday. The minimum wage out here in New York City is $16.50. And they're going to try to up it to $17. Wow, 50 cents in 1 year? But you're never going to tell the people how much they really making after y'all take y'all portion that y'all didn't even fucking work for. And meanwhile, we out here putting in the work. Y'all just take the money and that's it. And continue to gaslight us and lie to us. That's all y'all do is lie. Just like the news, they lie. That's all they like to do. Lie to the people. Then when you speak out on the truth, then you just deemed as crazy. Okay, let me just be deemed as crazy. Y'all call Kanye West crazy. It is what it is. Corporations are playing at everybody's faces, bro. And this will always stick in my head. Harriet Tubman freed plenty of slaves, and she tried to free more if only they knew that they were slaves. We slaves to these corporations, bro. Slaves to the paycheck. 40-hour a week, 50-hour a week, work weeks, it's clockwork. But you're the lazy one for seeing the system. How else you gonna make money, bro? Bro, a lot of y'all could do gig work like me. You could do Uber Eats. I'm trying to tell y'all. But your main focus should be focusing on a skill that could bring you money in return. The stock market is my skill, personally. I don't know about you, but me, I love the stock market, bro. That's just me. Learn how to trade. I don't watch the video yesterday with bro. I think his name is Mike Lito. Shout outs to bro if you ever watch this video in life. Bro, I say he made damn near $50,000 in a month. It all takes capital, right? It definitely does. But at the end of the day, what would you prefer? To have a skill that's going to pay you, or to keep working for somebody else that's paying you the scraps? You're not making enough money. That's just the truth, bro. We're not making $15, $16, $20 an hour jobs. That's nothing. I could go to the store right now. I could go to Chipotle and get a bowl and some chips and guac, and I'm damn near going to pay $20 for that. So an hour of my life is worth a bowl of Chipotle. That's what you're telling me at these jobs. When I can put that same time and energy, I'm giving y'all all my energy. I'm here at work. I'm showing up 8, 9, 10 hours a day. Y'all giving me extra work and all this stuff, and I'm running myself crazy mentally because it's like, damn, I know I'm not making enough money. I can just put that time and effort into this. And it's no easier. It's no easier. It's something I gotta stay consistent with. I gotta drop 3, 4, 5, 6 videos a day. YouTube shorts and long form video. And I gotta stay relevant. I commend myself for putting myself out there. I commend myself for making progress. This is something that I cherish because it's my creative energy that I'm putting out there into the world. It's my messages that I'm putting out there into the world. You can either agree or disagree, but at the end of the day, I'm doing what I got to do because I don't want to be trapped in the plantation and the system, bro. I refuse. I'd rather just work for myself and figure it out. Because why would I let a job cap the amount of money I could make when we have limitless potential as human beings, as spiritual beings having a human experience? Why would I do that disservice to myself just to hurry up and try to get a pension, or hurry up to at least you got a stable job with benefits? That's how they reel you in to keep you there, so that you don't have no goals, no dreams, no aspirations. You don't want to build nothing for yourself. We just want you here. This is your life. You're going to stay here just like the rest of us. We've been here 25, 30, 40 years. You're going to be just like us. Not doing it. I'm not conforming to what you want me to do. I'm going to conform to what God wants me to do. And God wants me to serve my purpose, right? Point blank, period. Serve my purpose. I gave you a platform, use it. Reach the masses of people. Do your part. Don't be afraid. Put yourself out there. Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. Keep on investing some of your money that you're making, bro. Show these people something different, because everybody's so used to being lied to. We've been lied to our entire life. How many people y'all know that graduated from college, got a degree, still can't find a job? What are we talking about? How many people y'all know is working a full-time job and still struggling? Living in a van, living in a car with a full-time job. What we talking about, bro? But everybody think the answer is to just get a job, when there's 1,000,001 ways to generate income. A job is just one. And if you only have that one source of income, that's too close to zero. They want obedient people that don't question nothing. And y'all gonna keep asking me, so then what are we supposed to do? Find a way to make your money make money. Find a way to make your money grow for you. Put your money where it needs to be to grow. You're not going to save your way to wealth. You're not going to work your way to wealth. I don't give a fuck if you retired a millionaire. How long can you live off of that? I personally don't care. Am I a millionaire right now? Not right now. But I'm not about to wait 40, 50 years. Nah, bruh. I'll build the business every day. Keep stacking the assets every day. Because you're gonna keep giving these people 30, 40 years of your life, and you making them ultra wealthy. And on top of that, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the boomers had it a little bit easier than us, because the cost of living was way cheaper. Yeah, probably was making less in wages, right? But it costs less to live. Now it costs more to live, and we still making low wages. What's going on? Wages ain't changed. But I forgot, they want you to be happy. Only thing that's gonna save any of us in the working class is owning assets. That's it. You don't have a choice. The world is changing. Robots is here. AI is here. People making money online. Things is different now, right? Go tell Kai Cenat. Go tell Mr. Beast. Go tell any of these big YouTube spiritual soul, one of them. Go work a 9 to 5. They're gonna look at you like you dumb. I'm just saying. And when I make it, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy too. And I'm not. I don't want to go back. I'll put my faith into God before I ever put my faith to a corporation. And that's a fact. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Leave some comments below. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking out with me on this platform. Let's keep on evolving and continue to renew your mind each and every day. Yes, sir.